LTS Crypto. Saw something interesting yesterday on the actual Twitter. I saw there was a post by Equalizer concerning one of the new things to bribe, or actually to vote on. You know, the project bribes, and then people vote on it. And it was something I'd never heard of. And then I started looking a little further, and I realized there's quite a few new things. When you go over to Equalizer, and for those who are not voting, who are not buying Equalizer and locking and voting, you're missing out. It's this positive reinforcement loop where you buy Equal, it pays you, well, you vote, it pays you with other coins, you lock those coins, it pays you an Equal, and it just, this circle of profit. It's fantastic. So if you're not doing it, go look into it. Not financial advice, but go look at it. And it's been good for me. I'll just say that. It's been good for me. All right, so as we look on the vote page, there is a project called Polter, like poltergeist. It's actually like a ghost, you know, a poltergeist. And you'll notice it has 0 APR for last week, and it's got a 97% APR for this week. What does that mean? That means it wasn't available last week. It is just now started this week. If you so keep that in mind, Polter, and I'll show you some things about Polter in particular. If you actually look at just let me clear up my search right here. And if I click on voting APR, and we're right before, so we got, according to this, 2 hours till the next vote, or till the next flip. First thing I saw was this magnificent 518% right there on FTM Magic. The only problem with that is when you go over here to look at the fees and the bribe, there's only 2 cents in it. So that means there's no votes. You'd get all 2 cents. But there's no money in it. Same thing with USDC Equal. It's got 148%, but it's only got $8.88 there. $8.80. All right, keep going down. Got FM Zen. I think that's how you say it. High percentage, but only $47. You got MCLB and F-Bomb. It's got about $160 in it. And then you get to what I call the meat. Right here you got Wrapped Phantom and THC, which is a tinfoil hat. Okay, tinfoil hat. And that's actually what I voted for last week. And it's got 128% and 19,000 in bribes right here. See right there. All right. So, but that's not what that's not really what caught my eye, because that's been doing good. It's a good vote. As far as I know, it's a good project. As you look down here, there's some familiar things. F-Tails, you got Equal Bay. Right here, I am not familiar with M Phantom. All right, that was interesting. And it's got $714 of bribes and fees. All right, and so as you keep looking, you got M Phantom. You got Keck. You got Love, which I love the team. They're fantastic, and that's been doing really well for me as well. F-Bomb, Sonic X. Let's see. That was one of my purchases last week. Some more M Phantom, Elite, WP Gunk, Skull, Kirby, Chill. All right, now notice Chill. Chill has consistently been paying out really good too as well, and the token's been holding its price. So there's some really good votes out there. Just do a little bit of research. Go ahead and make sure it's a solid project and that there's a decent return and that there's no fees to cover your vote. All right, so enough said about that. Let's talk about Polter.finance. Polter.finance is, I am thinking, it came out of the ashes of Geist. All right, let me tell you why. Because when you look over here on the docs, well, first of all, when you look at the airdrop, it says you're not eligible for airdrop. I'm not logged in. But it says only for users who have transferred, staked, or locked with Geist is eligible for this airdrop. All right. And if y'all remember, if y'all stuck with me since the beginning, I was big time into Geist, all the way up until the point where they arrested the guy over in China. The multi-incident that took a bunch of people down, and it took Geist down, and it was sad. It was a very sad day. Geist was my largest investment, more than Bitcoin. He's like, you're an idiot. That's the reason why you don't listen to me, because I don't know what I'm doing. Do your own research. I kind of show this stuff to you. I make the dumb mistakes so you don't have to. But I'm thinking this is from the ashes of Geist. I don't know if it's the same people. I don't know. But as you go over here and you look at the docs, click on the docs, and that brings us over here. It says Polter is a decentralized, non-custodial lending and borrowing platform where depositors earn a percentage of the interest charged for borrowing. Since the cessation of the Geist platform on Phantom Chain, there has been a demand for something similar to be available to the community. Polter was created to satisfy this demand using the same smart contract. The same smart contract. Learning an important lesson from the previous protocol, flash loans will be disabled on Polter. Okay, this will help to minimize risk to users of the platform. All right, let's look at some tokenomics. Tokenomics users have interacted with Geist are eligible for the airdrop. The snapshot was taken at the time of Geist cessation announcement on July 14th, 2023. Details on the amount each user is eligible for will be confirmed at a later date. All right, and it's got its own little site, okay? And as you look here on the tokenomics, 20%. That's why I'm thinking this is Geist. This is individuals from Geist. That's why I'm thinking that. I mean, it's mentioned prominently at the beginning, and then here 20% is going to airdrops to Geist. 2-year linear distribution, 3-month vesting period for each airdrop claim. That means you can't claim it without a penalty. Yeah, see, claiming vested tokens for 3 months will incur a 50% penalty, which will be distributed to lockers. That's fantastic, especially going into the bull market, meaning that they don't dump on us early. Each airdrop expires in 2 years. This is fantastic. We got 45% going to incentives for stakers and lockers released over 10 years. That's fantastic. Liquidity pool, 20%, linearly released over 1 year. Team gets 15%, linearly released over 1 year. For a total of 101.22 million Polter tokens. All right. Platform fees. Let's look at this. All right. Platform fee distribution will follow a similar model to Geist. For those who are familiar with Geist, I remember this. Polter emissions will be used as incentives for distribution or contributions to the platform's TVL, total value locked, and utility will be distributed as follows. Depositors receive 50% of the interest shared with stakers accrued by borrowers. Receive Polter incentive based on emissions, see tokenomics, and weightage allocated for each asset. Borrowers receive Polter incentives based on emissions, utilization rate, and weightage allocated for each asset. Stakers receive 50% of the interest shared with depositors accrued by borrowers. Just said that. Lockers receive 50% of the penalty charge for early vesting in the form of Polter tokens, as well as platform fees as per stakers. Locks are 3 months in duration, are grouped by weeks. Tokens locked between Thursday and Wednesday. So basically at midnight UTC, belong to the same week group will unlock at the same time 3 months later. Okay, so that is like Geist. All right. Locking rewards can be redeemed at any time, and the APR you receive will continue after the lock until you claim the unlocked Polter, just like Geist. All right. Safety module. Purpose. Ooh. The purpose of the safety module is to safeguard against black swan events, like stable asset depeg, like the multi thing. With these reserves, the protocol will be better equipped to mitigate the effects of extreme market conditions. All right. Looks like they're okay. All right. They even get it. They even have the same kind of. It's the same people. It's the people who drew the charts in Geist is the same ones who drew the things here. It's him or her. I mean, it looks very familiar. It's the same. It looks like they just took the words and, which I'm okay with. I love Geist. Okay. Lending and borrowing. Okay. Lenders deposit assets to be borrowed by borrowers from the same asset pool. In order for borrowers to be able to borrow, they need to have assets collateralized by becoming a lender and deposit some assets, any assets supported on the platform. The amount they can borrow is determined by the dollar value of their collateralized asset, loan to value, e.g., depositing $1,000 Phantom with a LTV of 30% allows max borrowing of $300. Okay, so 30% of 1,000 will be $300. Withdrawals. Lenders who want to withdraw the collaterals can do so provided that there is sufficient liquidity in the asset pool, i.e. not already borrowed. Lending rates. Deposit and borrow interest rates fluctuates based on the utilization rate, percentage loaned out of the asset. That's nice. The interest rate is determined from an interest rate curve. It is represented by two linear slopes where the slope changes at the optimal utilization rate. After the optimal utilized rate, the slope will be steeper, representing a much quicker rise in interest rates to encourage more deposits and less borrowing. That's pretty smart. Nice. Each assets have their own interest rate curve. Liquidation. What if you don't pay back? To maintain the health of Polter ecosystem, accounts with health factors falling below 1 will face liquidations. During liquidation, the liquidator will decide which of the borrowed assets will be topped up and which collateral assets belonging to the borrowers will be claimed in return. The liquidator will receive additional value of the collateral asset as stipulated by the borrowed asset's penalty. The health factor is derived from a combination of the total loan to value and liquidation threshold of each asset, which brings you to the schedule. Polter soft launched on February 1st, 2024. Incentives emission started on February 6, 2024. Okay, so we're about a month out. And then you got a schedule. Q1, platform launch, token deployment, Jumpstart LP, Jumpstart platform incentives. Okay, native assets supported Phantom, LZ, USDC, and Magic Internet Money. Schedule T+1 to 24 months is airdrop distribution, amount for user to be confirmed. Details will occur on random day of the month. Oh. Okay. It sounds like it's automatic. Okay, and then it gives the contract addresses, and there's, got all them. You can look, I'm not going to go through all that, but all the various things. And then audit. Yeah, we got Solidity Finance Smart Contract Audit for tokens. Okay, so Solidity Finance did it. All right, and there you can check that. And that is PEC Shield Audit Report. Okay. Well, all right. Polter.finance. You went through it just like I went through it. I kind of went over it real quick, but I'm interested. Matter of fact, that's not financial advice, but that's what I'm voting for tonight. Polter.finance. So if you have any questions, comments, put them down below. Let me know what you think. If you have something better that's on Equalizer, or if you can find something better than Equalizer, then let me know. I doubt you will, but let me know. I'll listen to you. Tell me I'm wrong. I will listen to you. Again, just give me the reason why I'm wrong. I'll take it in. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. But anyway, if you have any questions, comments, let me know. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell notification so you get my next video. I'm LTS Crypto. See you next video. Bye.